more details there are to a story, the less likely the story is to be true. This gets to the idea of concise. We want collapsed financial statements that fit on one page. If you expand a financial statement so you can see all the sub-accounts, I really don't want to see more than 2 pages of data. When you give the board of directors of a nonprofit profit and loss report, it's called something else in nonprofit world, we don't need to worry about that. When you give the board of directors of a nonprofit a profit and loss statement that's 5 or 6 pages long, no one's going to look at it, right? And most of the time when I see really, really long financial statements, meaning people have made tons and tons of accounts, it's not just telephone and internet together, it's landline telephone, internet, cell phones, right? Fax, they all have a different account, but they're all the same stuff. And so it is vitally important for us to be concise with the way we set up the accounting system and then what the financial statements look like. Because the more details there are to that story on that financial statement, the less likely I think that it's true. Because what you do when you create a whole bunch of accounts in QuickBooks and split everything up in lots and lots of detail is you take all the chaos that are the receipts and bills and all that stuff and you run it through your accounting system, which is a database that's supposed to organize the data so that you can use it, and you turn it right back into chaos by having a whole bunch of accounts. It's not useful to the business owner. We just made a whole bunch of chaotic junk. What I like to call noise on the financial statement, just all these little accounts with little tiny bits of money, all split up so much that the business owner can't even really tell what's going on. So we don't want to go there. And sometimes business owners will ask us to go there, and we have to be able to explain why we should not. One of the reasons is because we don't want to have financial statements that are 5 pages long and just look like a bunch of chaos. Mathematics is too important to be left to the mathematicians. Yes, bookkeeping is too important to be left to the bookkeepers. We don't want to be in a silo all by ourselves with no interaction with our coworkers or the business owner, no idea what the business plan is, no idea who's buying what, right? So bookkeeping is too important to be left to the bookkeepers. We need to make sure that we are sharing the accounting knowledge with the players, management, owners, so that they can utilize the financial statements to make good decisions and to manage projects. And so we should not leave the bookkeeping only to the bookkeepers.